Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to study about pollution. Can it be controlled? So why should we stop pollution? We should stop pollution because it is deteriorating our environment. Just comment below of why should we stop pollution. Now we will study about ways of improving water quality and supply. So why should we improve water quality and supply? We should improve water quality and supply because it is, poor people can just drink the dirty water because they cannot afford clean water. So, first of all, we should provide clean water to rural areas. This is the one way of providing clean water to rural areas. So it's a way of improving water quality because when we will improve quality and then we will improve supply as we will provide it to poor countries or rural areas. Then if there is a problem that we cannot improve water quality for drinking, we can implement rainwater harvesting system. With that, we can collect that water and then we can store it for drinking. We can use it for different purposes, but mainly for drinking. Now, this comes from the sky. If we want to get it from ground, we can recharge underground aquifers. With that, if we want to clean it, we can clean that water and use it for drinking purposes. But if not, we can recharge. We can use it for different purposes. Now we will find about finding alternatives to fossil fuels. Fossil fuels cause pollution because if I give you an example of fossil fuel is coal, natural gas. We burn coal, it emits smoke and it goes in the environment, it causes air pollution. So an alternative to fossil fuel is hydroelectric power. So hydroelectric power is also known as hydropower. It is a renewable source of energy. It generates power by using a body of water. It relies on endless recharging system of the water cycle, as we have studied water cycle in previous classes. If it uses the constantly recharging system of water cycle, it produces electricity. It also uses two things, fuel and water. And fuel and water are not reduced or eliminated in this process. These two are more examples of the alternatives to fossil fuel. The first is solar power. So solar panels are more energy efficient and easier to install than ever before. So in roofs we have solar panels and they get light from the sunlight, and then they produce energy. Same as coal does. Coal produces energy, but this is the most reliable option, we can say. Wind power. So wind power is making steady progress. It is in progress. It is clean and renewable. So it will be available throughout the world. So why more alternatives are not used? There are two things. Fossil fuels are cheap, alternatives are expensive. And we have a lack of alternatives. This is a one point. How? Like fossil fuels are cheap. We have variety of fossil fuels. And alternatives are expensive. If we take an example of a calculator, we have an expensive one and we have a cheap one. And in the middle, we have the copy one, which is expensive, or which is cheap. So, means we have variety of them. But if we talk about alternatives, they're just expensive ones. So it leads that we have a lack of alternatives. Fossil fuels are essential to contemporary lives because they provide for the like coal. In Pakistan, we have steam engine, and steam engine uses fuel, but it also uses sometimes they use. This is the cost of electricity from renewable coal and gas. Excuse me. So, if you look at here, it's from 2019. Coal is of $40. Coal and gas are the fossil fuels. So coal is worth $40, and natural gas, which is written gas, is worth $80. So these both are cheap as compared to the alternatives. Like wind power is $86. And if we talk about the solar power, it's $182. And we are saying that wind power is making a steady progress. When it will be done, it will be very high. Excuse me. Approaches to control pollution. There are two approaches. There are many, but I am talking about two. The carrot and stick approach. The carrot approach. So people should be educated the 4 R's, which are reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. So what can we reduce to control pollution? We can reduce the use of plastic. We can reduce the use of glass. What can we reuse? We can reuse plastic. If we reuse plastic, it can control pollution. If we, plastic is so. If we use it, it will be degradable after some time. But constantly we have to reuse it. Then recycle. What can we recycle? We have, okay, I have a destroyed teddy bear. What can we do? We can take the stuff out of it, the clothing which is used. We can use it in quilt cover. Quilt cover are also made with different patches on it, patches of different clothes. So a teddy bear, there will be a smile on your quilt. Then recover. What can we recover? We can recover our earth. By how? By stopping the use of CFCs. CFCs is a material which is causing ozone depletion. Ozone depletion means that ozone depletion means we have an ozone layer, and in that a hole is coming, and that hole is called ozone depletion. The second is the stick approach. This means having laws and regulations for proper waste disposal. So it means that we have proper waste disposal means if we take the idea of a teddy bear, we have to dispose it properly, which are very biodegradable and can be, we cannot throw the reusable items. We should not. Maintenance of vehicles and factories. Vehicles take out smoke when they are, they need to go to their doctor, mechanic, and factories, when they get old, they emit more smoke than before. Changes in the behavior of people and companies. If people maintain their vehicles, it will stop air pollution. If companies change their behavior and do not throw their chemicals or anything in water, it can stop water pollution. This is a quote: stopping pollution is the best solution. It is the best solution as it can save our earth. Thank you so much for listening.